Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Chanel in the City. I'm your host, Chanel Omari, and we're here at Juku NYC, and we have two very special guests here today from one of my favorite TV shows on Bravo, Housewives of New Jersey. They are the two hottest new housewives in the building. My favorites. Nobody out there hate me for that, but they are my favorites. Please welcome Jennifer Aydin and Jackie Goldschneider.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We're good. We're happy to be here.
Thank you so much for being here.
I was excited. They said we're going to Chanel in the City. I was like, say what now?
And you're all in Chanel. I love that.
Chanel,
you guys
Chanel,
have,
Chanel.
By the way, before we get to all the questions, you both have a really good sense of style.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What did you guys plan it for the season, or what goes into the styling day to day for you guys?
I mean, usually when I'm with my kids, I like to be what I call shabby chic, which is like leggings and a cute tunic. I always have my hair done. I don't always have makeup on, but my hair is always done because I feel like your hair is your crown and glory. And you need to wear it well.
I like that. And what about you,
I
Jackie?
love fashion, and I'm very big on accessories. So clothing wise, I don't get too creative with color. I really enjoy black and all different shades of black. But in terms of, I feel like you can really make or break an outfit with how you accessorize. So I love a really strong pair of earrings, great shoes,
Agree.
Like fishnet stockings, something
Yes.
different, different bracelets, jewelry. So I like to play around with fashion, but always usually more on the like chic, stylish side.
Love it, and I love watching you guys dress this whole season.
Thank you.
Speaking about this season, so you guys are new to the Housewives of New Jersey.
Yeah.
You guys both have a lot of kids, family, work life.
Yeah.
How was it going into this season? Were you nervous, dealing with all these different personalities?
Well, for me, your first season, you're really just thrown into the unknown. So the only thing that made me nervous, it wasn't the dynamic with the women.
How dare you? Okay, relax with the cursing. No, I curse. You don't like it too bad.
That made me nervous. It was more of balancing what really is a very busy home and work life.
Yes.
With this new endeavor. So that was the big wild card for me, was how I was going to do that. But in terms of, dealing with new personalities, like, that's right in my wheelhouse. I'm excited for that. I can handle it.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that because I know you
Yeah.
guys are both strong women.
Yeah.
Very open about your feelings and authentic, which we love. Jennifer, how was it for you coming in with a lot of personalities?
I was a fan of the show from before, so it was hard for me coming in as a viewer because I genuinely liked all of the characters that I've come to love and know on the screen. So I wanted to make nice with everybody, and I didn't want to fight with anybody, and I didn't want to go in with any preconceived notions, and I was like, I hope I get along with everybody. But of course, you make us hang out together like an abundance, of time, then obviously we're gonna have some heads butting.
Country music? What a snore. Seriously, you have the worst manners I think I've ever seen.
She's the one who's offensive, but that just goes to show you how ignorant she is.
Right, a lot of heads butting this
Yeah, a
season.
lot of heads butting. So I wanted everyone to like me at first, and then, once the guards came down, then I didn't care who liked me.
Where does your relationship with Teresa stand now? I know you've had some ups and downs throughout the season, but you were very vocal and authentic about how you felt. You didn't seem scared. How do you get to that place? Because I'm scared of everything. So
I'm not scared. I've always maintained the only thing that scares me has to do with the health of the people I love. Other than that, everything's fixable. Nothing is a big deal. So nothing scares me really in terms of, especially voicing my opinion to people. I just do it.
And then we got Jennifer with Margaret. You had some stuff with her with the monkey's asshole, which is
Why didn't you fix it? I mean, jeez. Oh my God.
Jealous much?
Yes. Looks like a monkey's asshole.
Yeah, a monkey's asshole that you f***ing suck, probably. Oh my God.
I love it.
How does it feel to
Listen,
be viral?
I have to say, I saw the monkey's asshole. I thought it was pretty darn cute.
Right?
I feel
It is
like
cute.
it's what our patients aspire to look like. Maybe not the monkey's asshole as far as terminology, but they want the pink and the plump, honey. And if that's going to be me as the poster child, then I am for it, honey. Monkey's ass never looks so good.
That's true. But it was
And that
also-
has been my new mantra now. People looking at me on the street. It's like no one says cheesing, where everyone just says say monkey's ass. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, monkey's ass.
But I love that you don't take it as an insult. Like you embraced it and
No,
you were
I
able
don't
to
think it was
overcome it
an
with her,
insult
right?
at all. I mean, you know what? It's like, and right before that scene, Margaret was complimenting my lips and telling me, like, she was like, oh, your lips look so good. You know, do you go to your husband for them? And that part never made it to the screen, but it was there. And that's why when she said that about my lips, it initiated my comeback, which was that you sucked because she was just talking about my lips kissing my ass 2 seconds
Got
ago. Now all of a sudden they look like a monkey's asshole. So, and you know, I didn't.
Oh, right. That's what you meant. Like she was
That's
kissing
what
your
I
ass, sorry,
meant.
kissing your ass beforehand.
Nobody
knew
really
that.
got to see that content of it because it wasn't aired. But she was just complimenting my. We just had a discussion about it,
Right.
and I even said the words. I like to line my lips a little deeper than the color, and she's like, "No, I like it. They look good." So I mean, I don't know if it was one of those backhanded comments. You know, when something's really ugly, but you have to comment on it.
Yeah.
Like when someone wears an obnoxious hat and they walk in and you're like, the hat looks so good, because you just don't know what to say. I don't know if it was one of those.
Right.
But she did make a comment on it and she seemed positive. So when she attacked it, that was my response.
But I love that both of you are very mature this season, where you speak about your feelings, but then you come back from it. You overcome it. What's your advice to us women out there, especially with what's going on with the women's movement and in general, just putting women up and embracing them? Like, what's your advice to not let controversy get in the way, I guess, right?
I feel like if you feel in your heart like you want to bring a positive spin back to a relationship with somebody, the only thing that's stopping you is you. I mean, a grudge is a disservice that you do to yourself. So if you want to continue fighting with somebody, that's fine. But forgiveness is a gift, and you know, making up with people, you can be even in a better place than you were before the fight. So yeah,
Life is too short. You know,
Yeah.
it's like life. It's like you're only gonna be as well as like what you've done in this earth. So just don't hold a grudge. And I feel like when you do hold a grudge, it's more stress on the person holding it than it is on the person you're holding it against. So why do I want to add stress to my life? Stress takes away years from my life. I plan on being here for a very long time. So I am going to just let it go and kill the kindness.
however,
Right.
with all that being said, I do not believe that you should invite toxic energy into your life.
True.
So
100%.
if somebody is
Yes.
not good for you,
Right.
you don't have to have that like violent back and forth with them,
Totally.
but you also don't need to make them a close part of your life because
Absolutely.
the negative energy can really drain you. So
Yeah, and you guys, two of you, have been through a lot this season. I mean, how did you guys manage to keep your relationship maintained and in a respectful place? And it seems like you guys are doing pretty well.
Why would you write an article that references my kids to being spoiled?
I didn't say one negative thing about your children.
It's not done. It's not done. It's not done.
She's a very good writer.
Yeah.
It was a very entertaining article. I think I was just really shocked that my kids were the main focus of the article. You know, so we got past it. She apologized. She didn't mean to offend me when she wrote it.
Right.
She
It was
didn't
the
apologize for
communication.
writing it, but she didn't expect it to hurt my feelings like
and
that.
most importantly, the dagger that Jennifer gave me
Yes.
for $700 on
Yes,
eBay, which
yes,
I
which I-
matched and donated
which
to
I
charity.
thought fucking
A food
genius, by
bank
the
for
way.
$1,400.
Amen to them. Mazel tov. That's
Yes,
amazing. So
yes,
out
yes.
of all this, a
Beautiful
beautiful
ending
cause.
for that,
It was
right?
really good, and I have
Because
to
when she
say,
gave it to me, I was like, what the do I do with this? I don't want this dagger. And I kept it in my drawer. And then, like, the day the episode was airing, I'm like,
and I have to
donate it
say,
to
like,
charity.
I was in the Grand Bazaar, you know, like in
Yeah.
Turkey, and I was buying these like mosaic vases for everybody, and I got for everyone, including Margaret, including Jackie. And then when I passed by, and we have these daggers, and the daggers are referenced a lot in Turkish pop culture in their songs as a reference for stabbing people in the back. So when I was passing it by, it just seemed so poetic to me, and I thought it would be like a funny backhanded dig. And hey,
And it was.
It was
good.
and it was very pretty too. It was jeweled.
Yeah.
And when I saw it on eBay, I actually thought it was genius. I thought it was
Genius.
fantastic, and I love it that like you gave it to charity. Look, I'm charitable,
But I
people.
love that.
Hello.
Like that
It
is
was great.
such a
It was
beautiful
a great-
story,
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
we should all learn from that because I
Yeah.
think that a lot of times in life, in this industry, we compete with other women or just in general. And I feel like you both have set this example that it's not about competition. It's really
No.
about coming together.
Of course.
It's not.
And solving the problem
Yeah.
and like talking about your feelings but not dwelling. I don't feel
Yeah.
like the two of you ever dwell on a problem this season. I feel like you talk about it you get to the end of it, and then you move on, right?
Yeah.
But is that always easy to do?
And even when I watch back the show, when I call her house a dump, I even texted her. I was like, I hope you know that was sarcastic. Like that, I felt it was sarcastic. People who know me know I would never call her house a dump. I was trying to make a point because I was trying to say, like, look, she said my house was so beautiful and I give all these great things to my kids, but your house is just as beautiful.
Hey there, Bravo. Come on in. Let me show you my house.
If not better decorated. So why not compliment it? And I was saying, like, yeah, okay, this place is a real dump.
I took it as sarcastic, but I will say, like,
a lot of people didn't.
Not.
And they didn't.
No.
And it's funny because leading up to that, the camera was following me, and there were some comments that didn't make it to air where I was like, oh yeah, real dump. Where'd you get that chandelier? The garage sale down the block? Or where'd you get that?
So you were complimenting her instead of insulting her, but we as viewers don't know that.
I was making these things like, oh yeah, okay, all right, that's from Craigslist. Okay, oh yeah, real dump. And I was like, what a dump. So they only showed the last part of my, like, pathway of comments. And then I was like, oh my God, I don't want her to think that I called our house a dump.
Yeah.
So I texted her and I'm like, you know that was sarcasm, right? She's like, 100% because she knows me.
Right.
And everybody who knows me knew it was sarcasm, but my husband who was watching it as a viewer was like, I don't know, babe. I was like, people may think that you called her house a dump. I'm like, how could I call that beautiful home a dump? Like, who would do that?
And I always say, people don't know 100% of you, right? On reality
They
TV,
don't.
they only know 20% of
That's
you.
right.
And the other 80%, they don't know how, I mean, we know how amazing you two women are, but really
I posted
this other
it on my
side,
social media. I did like a thing. I was like, trolls meet sarcasm. Sarcasm meet trolls. You two should talk to each other.
Speaking of trolls and negativity, like, how do the both of you deal with these comments? Because they could be rough. I know it wasn't
You have
easy
to
for
get
me.
used to it. You have to get used to it, and you develop a much thicker skin, and you develop it quickly. And if you can't, then you have to get out of this industry because
Correct.
it is not for you.
What would be your advice be to us single girls out there? How to find true love?
I think I'm a big fan of exploring all options, so don't like take online dating off the table. I don't know what all the young people know now. I have no idea how Tinder works. I don't know any of that stuff, but I also believe that no one's gonna come knocking at your door no matter how pretty you are. So go out, go to bars. I met my husband in like a dirty beer bar. So go out, go to bars, ask people to be set up, look online, everything. If you want to meet someone, like, there's people out there, just ask.
Love that.
Yeah, I feel like you have to do like what's best for you, meaning what's going to work best for your lifestyle. And I feel like, you know what? Don't make plans. Like, don't make plans because like when you're searching, sometimes like you can't find anybody. And then when you least expect it and you go out to that cringy bar and then all of a sudden your fate comes and right in front of you, and just, you know, don't say like, oh, I'm not going to date because I'm not ready to date because I want to do my career. Be open to everything. Everything is learned through trial and error, and do what works for you. Like, what works best for me. Like, getting set up to someone was best for me but may not work for somebody else. You know, for me, having my kids young and working later worked for me, but it may not be everybody else's formula.
And Jewish mothers always want to set up their sons.
Yes,
So
it's
ask
a
your
nice
mom's friend.
Jewish
Ask
man.
your mom's friends.
I haven't going to, but it gets a little dangerous when you start blasting it on Twitter. But yes, that's a good idea. I love that. Which brings us to the reunion. I know we can't dish on too many details, but the reunion's coming up. You guys taped it. How was your first reunion? Was it crazy?
I mean,
It was explosive.
It was explosive. It was heated. There was high points. There were bittersweet moments. There were, you know, looking back and just, I don't know. It was kind of, it went bananas for a second on you. For a
Yeah, it
second.
was. I mean, I can handle my
Oh,
own.
really?
Don't worry about me, honey.
And
Going
then,
bananas
you know,
on me is never.
You're
a good
like,
look.
it's more tip for us on how to make it in this amazing, crazy entertainment industry. One piece of advice each of you.
I mean, I think a lot of it is luck. But how to make it? Just remind yourself that the whole world is watching, and try to be self-aware.
I feel like just do the best you that you know how to do. Like, just be true to yourself and not try to, you know, put up some kind of facade because that's what you think people want to see. Because the lie is something that's always, you know, easy to forget. But the truth is something that you'll always remember. So just be true to who you are. That's how do it. I mean, I did that. It kind of worked out well, aside from the negative comments. You know, we've had a great season.
Well, you had a great season.
And that's only because I'm unfiltered and I don't hold back and I just say whatever comes to my mouth.
And they say you're doing something right if you do have haters, right? Because if you don't have haters, you're not really doing anything to affect them. Well, you guys are so amazing. Thank you for supporting my journey.
Thank you.
We love you. You're our favorite show. Housewives of New Jersey.
Real Housewives of New Jersey.
My favorite.
What?
Bravo TV. And where can they follow you?
Badass and monkey's ass.
Badass and monkey's ass.
I'm on Instagram at Jackie Goldschneider and on Twitter at JG Schneid.
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, just Jennifer Aydin. No space. AYDIN. Not with an
And make sure you tune in for the reunion. So that's going to be a big one.
I. And make sure you like some Chanel.
Yes.
Unintended.
Thank you guys so much.
Next time on the season finale of The Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Olivia, what do you want to say? She's very cranky.
That's being spoiled.
Sue me.
She's dangerous. It's not someone we can be around. You are Teresa Giudice, and you don't let anyone tell you what to do.